Well, I had to come in while the Gerard Digging music was playing. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. I'm Blazooka51, and we are doing more drawing of the Pride March people today. Y'all excited? I thought this series was gonna die in the last stream too, because I was planning to try to get it done the last 2 days of June, but I just got way too busy with like vacation stuff. I got busy with vacation stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I had no time to really go back and work on it. So we're just gonna do the rest of it on stream, and when it gets done on stream, it gets done. So that's how we're gonna kind of approach it nowadays. I'm also doing a new thing for the opening of the stream where I have a little welcome message. So hope you all appreciate it. I'd like to welcome all the new people to the stream. And then for today, we're going to have a... I'm also thinking about doing a new thing also at the beginning of the streams, where I will show, like, basically like a breakdown of what the schedule is going to be like for the rest of the week. Because I kind of have a plan of what I'm going to be doing, and I at least like to have everything, like, ready in terms of, like, what I want to do. So, yeah, new layer. So, let's just kind of go down the list of, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Okay. I think that should be... Yeah, it's actually perfectly above my head, too. The gay saga continues. Yes, indeed. So yeah, that's what today is going to be, is the Pride month march, or the Pride March. And then tomorrow we're gonna have, of course, you know, more Neptunia. So yeah, we're having more Neptunia. We're continuing to play through then. And Wednesday, yeah, we have 2 things. So at least I'm planning to try to do 2 things. So first stream is going to be a stream showcase. No, not showcase. The next one's a showcase. The one beginning is going to be something else. I'm thinking of doing the Knights of Pen and Paper. SS stands for Steam Stream. And then I think for the other one, we're going to be doing Beat Hazard 2. Because I noticed that with Beat Hazard, SSS for Steam Stream Showcase. So Beat Hazard 2 has a thing where you can kind of pick whatever song that you can put into it. So we're going to be going through basically the stuff that you're hearing right now. This is going to be the stuff that we're going to be playing on Wednesday. Only thing is, for those who want to tune into that stream will have very flashy lights the whole time. So if you have if you're prone to epilepsy or like seizure kind of things like that, please refrain from watching that for your own health. Thursday we are continuing the Miitopia as usual, and then Friday we are going to be doing. The tier list. Yeah, so another casual Friday thing. We're going to be doing, what was it? Tier list, 250 video games, and it's going to be part 2 because Chris linked me the other part of it, and I'm going to be able to do that, the rest of that list. And I'll probably only plan on doing just that list for that stream, because I think it's going to take about the same amount of time as the last one did, which was basically actually a full stream's worth. I didn't even need to do the Sonic one after that. So we're going to be doing the rest of the 250 games on Friday, because Chris called me out on a recent stream, and he wants me to do the rest of it so he can make fun of my choices. So that's what we're going to be doing for the for this week. What does it say again? Oh, yeah, I see it down there. So yeah, there we go. That's about the schedule I'm going to be having for the rest of the week. And yeah, every Monday, I kind of want to make a thing for this, just so I have like a plan for what's going to go on for the week, and people can kind of see what's going to go on for the rest of the week. Also, I think it's a little bit more personal, because I just get to write out everything out, and then also kind of, I guess, think about it if I don't have a solid idea what I want to do, what I want to do with the week. But yeah, this way we actually have something that we can try to plan to do. So there we go. That's gonna be our thing for the week. Also, Pansy, if you didn't catch it at the beginning of the stream, I drew this little thing. I'm also gonna be redrawing this every new drawing stream I do. So look forward to that. All right, and now with all that out of the way, let's get into the art that is to be done today. I have not done anything with this since I've left off on it. It's exactly how I left it. And we're just going to be continuing down the list. So, yeah, we did up to Samantha, so now we have to do all the rest of these characters' line work, and then we also have to clean up the lines as much as we can as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's get into it then. So this is the Seth drawing. But yeah, Pride Month may be over, but does not mean that we have to stop drawing our OCs. And we can still celebrate the gay. Yeah, yesterday we celebrated our independence and us being Americans, I guess. And now we are celebrating being gay. So hooray. Hooray for that. Yeah, and then let's also hide her thing too. Clothing sketch, and then the sketch as well. Okay. And then also Josh as well, so we can center on him. Okay, there we go. Da-da-da-down-down. Alright, let's get Seth. Every month is Pride Month, indeed. We should never stop celebrating that fact, at least. Alright, so let's see. Let's just start from the top here with the horns. Also, how are you doing today, Pansy? Doing well? Doing peachy? I stayed up a lot last night, and so did you, so... I know we went a little bit longer than I would have wanted to. At least me, personally. But I stayed up playing tabletop games with you guys for like until like 3, and I got up that morning around like 6, so I was pretty much dead tired by the end of it. You just woke up? Oh, I see. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, was I your alarm? Was my drawing stream announcement the alarm that you got today? There we go. Actually, yeah. Oh, nice. Just in time. Well, thank you for joining me regardless. I was just spending this morning catching up on some of the YouTube videos that I haven't watched yet. I still woke up around like 11, so... yeah, last night we were playing tabletop games with Chris and Alex and Pansy. It was a fun time. Actually, no, it would be just, yeah, this. Okay. Well, not really that, but... It's actually, yeah, let's start from the middle finger, and then boop. That worked, yeah. Oh, it was a pleasure to join. Oh, thank you. We should try Among Us Night. Yeah, if everyone can get around for Among Us, I would definitely love to try it out again. Because, like I said, the last time I played it, it was like a really long time ago. It was before they did all the new updates they have for it now. Because I really want to check out the new stuff they put in. Because I never really even played much on the airship yet. And I also really want to see what some of the new tasks are like as well. Also, I think they got new colors now, too. It's funny the fact that they say also that you can do, like, 15-player games now. I'm just like, I don't have enough friends for that. I can't do that. Let's see how well this looks. Actually, not bad. Actually, came out surprisingly better than I thought it would. Okay, there we go. Alright, no, that's right, he's wearing a suit. So yeah, we go the whole way. Okay. Yeah, okay. So go about, yeah, here. Not enough friends, and I don't trust public servers, yeah. So we'll never know what it's like to play on the server 15, indeed. Truly is sad, but, eh. Unless we can somehow find more online friends to do things with. But still, a group of 15 people is hard to manage, honestly. Like, I think I have a good amount of people in, like, the roleplay server, even though they're not all really that active, but still, having to manage that many people by itself is a pretty hefty task by itself. I don't even really speak to like 15 people on a regular basis anyway, either. I couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine that. Yeah, you want to be able to see any of the rest of that. Might be able to see like a little bit of this flourish right there. Yeah, see like a little bit of this flourish right there. Actually, wait, yeah, right. Yeah, because that's a lily. That's right. Okay. So it would be. I think that would be like white technically, because I think the color comes from the outside, or does it come from the inside? I don't remember. Yeah. Alright, oh yeah, and then his arm kind of goes down here-ish. No, wait, that's... yeah, slightly wrong. Oh, no, wait, no, that's right. I just need to put it over there. There you go. But yeah, Seth is a very interesting character that I wish I could try out a little bit more in some of my stuff. Just because I really like the idea of shapeshifting. Him and Josh are like some of my more interesting characters. Actually, I need to get back into role-playing with friends again. At least it'd be some form of, like, regular communication with them. It'd be interesting seeing more of them as well, yeah. Hey, friendo, I know we haven't talked in about 3 years, but you want to play Among Us with us? Yeah, indeed. That's basically it, yeah. Like, I have a bunch of friends from, like, high school and stuff, but I never talk to them anymore. Yeah, most of them were just from high school. I barely really ever spoke to anyone outside my circle. So, anyone who wasn't a friend of me in high school or a friend of a friend, I don't really know. I just never really bothered to know. Also online friends, but like, again, some of those friends I haven't even spoken to in years either. I feel like sometimes your friends kind of change over the years anyways, just because of your tastes or whatever. I'm really glad that we caught on a lot recently, Pansy. Like, you're probably actually one of my most, you're probably one of my best online friends so far. That's gonna have a lot of cleanup to do, but okay. It's also just very nice having a regular viewer every now and then, because I'm still very small in terms of, like, streaming. So it's nice having someone to talk to every day during the streams. So, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in, honestly. Like, the main thing with my channel right now is just, like, I don't want to be, like, big. I just kind of want to do my own thing, and then if people catch on to it, then that's fine. But I at least want, like, some sort of fan base. To the point where, like, I have, like, some regular people coming in being like, hey, how's it going? Or some people who just, like, genuinely like my streams. That's weird. Alright, that should be fine. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, I think that's stuff done. Yeah, I think that's stuff done. At least for the moment, until we go back and clean up all the lines and everything. Okay, put Joshua back on. Take. Yeah, take out Cassandra. That's right. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, new drawing. That was Command M. What does Command M do? I don't even know. It didn't do anything, actually. That's funny. Okay. Joshua. Speaking of Joshua, from the last little bit there. Here's my other shapeshifter. I forgot that I put the shapeshifters right next to each other. Yeah, while Seth is like more of a loyal type, Josh is kind of more of a free-spirited kind of person. Because they kind of have a very creative mind, so they thought of these like characters that they are, and they like to use their shape-shifting powers to basically just actually roleplay as them. Something that I would always do if I had shape-shifting powers. Like, if I could be all these characters that are on the screen and more that I have, like, you know, still in the back recesses of my mind, I would definitely love to do that. I'd love to just be them for one day and just see what it's like. Granted, I wouldn't really have the powers that some of them do, but it would still be cool. You ever have that kind of thought, Pansy, where you have a character of yours that you wouldn't mind like living in the shoes of for one day? So actually, I wonder if I should do something else with his hair besides what's going on right here. I think that's how I did in the Among Us thing, though, too, so I think I'll keep it. I mostly just want to live as my main character, honestly. Yeah, I get that. I feel like that's how a lot of role players do it anyways, too. That's kind of why they have their main persona that they like to roleplay as, and then they like to have the other characters there for other purposes. Yeah, I get that. I just think, I just like diversity a lot, so that's why I like to make a lot of different characters for different things. I don't really play as me in role-playing. But I totally get the people who do that, though. Because, yeah, it gives you the chance to, like, do something that you otherwise wouldn't have the capabilities to do so, or opportunities to do so. Yeah, it'd be, like, right about there, yeah, too. Okay. Exactly, yeah. Though I wouldn't mind branching out and playing as other characters more often. Yeah, exactly. That's the main reason why I like to roleplay. It's just like, I kind of just like to think about the people that I've made, and then I just kind of like to see what they do in different situations. Kind of just a way to test the limits of my creative mind, honestly. So I've also thought of like OC fan character kind of story, stuff like that. Like my OCs being in a world that's like entirely different from theirs, and just seeing what they do. I really like that concept a lot. I think that's another reason why I like things that are like in like an isekai kind of genre, because like it's really just interesting, just like putting someone who's used to their own world and everything that's surrounded by them and being suddenly thrust into a different place and having to adjust to the rules that they have. Actually, yeah, there we go. I'm actually brainstorming a few more characters now. Oh, nice. I can't stop. It's a problem. every time I think that I'm done making more OCs, I just keep making more. It's mostly just because a lot of my characters spawn from ideas I have of just like, I wonder what a character would be like if they could do this, and then my brain just decides to make an entirely new character based around that idea. Like, I looked at, like, the Dragoon Knights from, like, Final Fantasy and stuff, and I was just like, you know, what if I did that with one of my characters? And I just ended up making a whole new character based on it. Deja vu? If I think this is what I think it is, I think this is the Subcon Forest. Did we listen to a Subcon Forest thing? I'll have my own OC army. I basically already have. I think I had like 40 OCs last time I checked. If I counted like every single one of them. Well, actually no, I have more than 40 OCs because I did in the Among Us drawing. But that's not even all of them. Yeah, I basically have a army of them already. I think I'm going to skip this song because I'm pretty sure we've already heard this a couple of times already this stream. Alright, I'm okay with this one now. Yeah. I just drew him as blocks before, so I wanted to actually give that leg a little bit more definition there. There we go. We need to get that up to the triple digits. Oh, Jesus Christ. Having to manage 100 OCs, that would be freaking... That would be horrible. I couldn't imagine getting to that point. I might, but I couldn't imagine getting there. If we count like all the parents of people, and if I actually fleshed out most of their parents, I probably would get there, honestly. Actually, wait. I already have 40 OCs. So if I add 2 more characters on top of that by including all their parents... Disregarding the, you know, the brothers and sisters, because, you know, they all have the same parents. But I probably will actually have 100 OCs if you count the parents. I need to begin character references for my characters. I only have one for my main character, and it's completely out of date. Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. I've been just drawing a bunch of. I've been putting a bunch of a little OC bios. That's the word the word is. Yeah, I have a lot of bios just compiled for all my OCs, which is what I use to kind of reference what I know they look like and what they're like. Because Lord knows if I tried to keep all the information in my head, I would forget a lot of details. Even now, like, I look back at some of the details I put in those bios, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. They can't do that, don't they? Or they are like that, aren't they? I just completely forget details about the people that I've made. Also, I like making OCs for the fact of like doing like role-playing game kind of stuff too. Because one of the things I always wanted to do is I wanted to find like a really good roleplay that I like, or role-playing game I like to do, and just go through it as my other characters and see what they would do in some of those situations. That's why it's like I want to find a really good role-playing game that I like, because I would have to repeat a lot of scenarios, but it always fascinates me to see how the game would react to how my different characters do things. And I only do it with like a few of them, because like a lot of my people are kind of the same in terms of their personalities or like the decisions that they would make, but or like if they were in a certain role, they would make the same decisions as another character. But still, some of them are radically different. Like Eric and Cody are completely different people, because one's a little bit more neutral / good-natured, and the one's a lot more evil and selfish. I find it funny whenever I remember a specific detail about your character that you often forget. Yeah. Yeah, it's very funny. Alright, now let's replace Joshua here with Cassandra. Cassandra's the next one we're doing. Okay. Also, yeah, we need to hide Joy for the moment. We'll be doing her next. Big curl time, yes indeed. It's funny too, now I think about some of the LGBTQ OCs that I have in this game, like, or in the stream like this. I think about how many like romantic role plays I've done with some of them, and like how most of the ones I've done are like straight, but I wouldn't mind experimenting with more ones like these. Cassandra basically acts just like a guy, but she just has, you know, a female body underneath all of the armor. So some of them would be interesting to do romance roleplays with. I haven't done a romantic roleplay with all my characters, but I've always wanted to. Mostly because I really like... I feel a certain attachment to a lot of my characters, and I want to see them get with someone that they like are really compatible with. I feel like that's like a thing with me personally mostly, but like I always like having that kind of thing for my characters, because I'm very attached to my characters to the point where I'm like, I just want to see them do good things or just be happy. Dum. Time for Undertale music, I suppose. The playlist is determined that it's time for Undertale. Oh, this is a tutorial fight, right? Yeah. I would laugh if it played True Hero. Because I feel like that type represents Cassandra pretty well here. She kind of does have a lot of Undyne qualities. Also, as much as I like kind of bitch about how long some of these drawings take sometimes, I actually really like it. Because like, drawing is kind of a therapeutic thing for me, in a way. Because I can kind of just relax and just kick back and focus my time on making something that I think looks cool. And I really like that idea. Or I like the idea of doing that a lot. To be fair, there are a lot of gay characters in this game, so it fits well. Yeah, very true. Especially Undyne, she's like hardcore lesbian, and she's like butch lesbian too, which is basically what Cassandra is, so... yeah, I would say it fits her pretty well. I can relate. Every time my drawing session for me is extreme. Oh my gosh, English is abysmal today. No, it's fine. It's fine. A drawing session for me is extremely stressful. Yeah. I think I get what you mean, though. Yeah, but yeah, it's a very therapeutic thing for me. And also something I just really enjoy doing too, because like, I feel like most of the characters that I'm drawing is like, I feel like it's something that can only really be done in my style. I wouldn't mind doing commissions sometime of it, just to see what they look like in other people's styles. But most of them I can't really see being made any other way than by me. I still welcome fan art. I love fan art. Because then I just like in general just anyone appreciating my characters, because like I have like a really big attachment to these characters, like I said, and it just really makes me happy to see like other people kind of share that thing, because I always feel like I'm like the only one who actually cares about these people. I tried doing fan art of Victoria a few months ago, but it didn't go well. I still appreciate the effort, though. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be, I would, like, in terms good fan art. I just appreciate it regardless. Actually, would it be like... Yeah, I think that works. Well, actually, a little bigger. There we go. Okay. Actually, wait, is that kind of natural? I think it would be if we just brought it up a little bit more. Like I'm thinking about where her elbow needs to be, so yeah, right about there. Oh, right. There we go. Yeah, I really want to do her justice. I agree. I understand that. I know you like her a lot, as well as Dre, so... I think you just gotta find a thing that kind of works for you. It's not always easy drawing other characters, because it's you have to find a way to make it work with your style. Because, like, you saw me when I was drawing Victoria as Vert. I had to combine the things I knew for Victoria while also maintaining Vert's qualities. And a lot of the flowy, like, skirty stuff that she has, I'm not used to drawing it that way. So, I largely just copied from the reference, but I should have probably made it look a little bit less so, just so it was had a little bit more originality to it. But in the end, I still think it turned out fairly well. If I could redo that drawing, I probably wouldn't rely so much on the reference. And I would just try to kind of make it work for me and see if it works well. Art itself is kind of just a lot of experimenting to see, like, just like if I draw like this, how will it turn out? It's a lot of experimentation. A lot of things I learned in art is just because I experimented with it and just been like, all right, so if I do it this way, will it look good? Will this look fine? And also, if you use a digital program like Photoshop here, then you have like, you have a lot more room for error, because then you can still be off on some parts, and then fix them up later with like either like the lasso tool just to like put them back in place or size it down, or what have you. So it's very useful for stuff like that. It's one of the main reasons why I like digital drawing more than traditional, because it's you are not punished as much for your mistakes. I rarely drew humans. I almost always do furry art, so switching styles is a pain in the arse. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, if you want to, you can do them in furry art. I don't even mind. I wanted to get into furry art again myself as well, just to see how I could do it. I did a little bit of that with Tanya here, as you could see too before. But I wanted to get a little bit more into it just to see what some of my characters would be like in that too. I basically started with furry art anyways because I did Sonic OCs for quite a while. And I do have under all my characters a furry version of them. Like if they were an animal, what would they most likely be? So if you ever want to do that, just let me know what character you want to make, and I can probably tell you what animal they would most likely be. Like with Victoria, for example, I saw her more as a cat. I used to see her as a bunny, but she's in terms of her personality and features and everything, I feel like she's more cat-like than bunny-like. I think I more so just like the bunny for the style of it. I plan on doing furry art of them as well, but I also want to do human art as well. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Like, that's how I was, like, way back in the day, too. I did a lot of, I did a lot of Sonic art, but I wanted to start doing, human stuff. and it definitely took me a while to get used to it. Like the process of me switching to a more human style did not come very naturally, I'll tell you that. I looked into a lot of like books of like how you should draw faces and how the limbs should look and everything, and eventually kind of just grew to what it looks like now. But if you look back at some of my past drawings, especially on like DA when I was first drawing human stuff, it didn't look as good as it does today. Even some of the old drawing techniques I did for like the facial stuff doesn't even like really hold up to what I do with them now. Because like now I try to make it a little bit more simpler, where back then I actually really tried to follow the guidelines that were in like the books and everything of like, you know, you draw the circle for the head, and then you draw like these things for the parts of the head, and then you draw like a thing here, and then you draw like 3 lines, and then the eyes go in here, and then the nose goes here, and then the mouth goes like right about here, and like I followed that basically down to a T for the longest time, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna I'll do the circle thing for the head, and then I'll kind of just do like a little bit of this for the face on the side, and then everything else I'll just kind of draw in by hand, because like I feel like it comes out more cuter and natural if I don't follow such a strict guideline for all of it. So yeah, you just gotta find something that works with you. Forgot to show off some of my OLR last night. Oh yeah? Yeah, we can do that later in the call if you want to, because we need to get everyone ready for Among Us anyways. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. And then I can just connect the lines like this. There's another thing too with like the curves and stuff on lines like this. Like, I like to try to draw them as fast as I can, because the curves come out looking a lot more better, I feel, when you are just kind of just naturally just draw them like really fast like that. That's why I don't mind also these little parts here, because I'm just like, I can go back with the eraser and clean that up. Because everything always looks better when it's just quickly just put down. The more natural the art looks, the better I feel like it looks. And I think that's Cassandra? Cassandra done? Yeah, I think so. Actually, wait a minute. Because I kind of did some of these things with some of her other armor, I do want to do a little bit of a thing here too. Like... Yeah, so the shoulder pads aren't so plain. There we go. There we go. I think it looks better. Hand, you haven't even been drawing for an hour. Why are you complaining right now? It's probably the... I don't know. It might be because of the angle I have to hit the key at. Yeah, if it was like that, maybe it would be better. I don't know. Either way, this hand kind of feels it too. That's weird. Okay. I'll be fine though. Alright, so Cassandra's done. Now we move on to fan favorite Dre. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should just do it with the mouse. It's faster that way. That's right, yeah, I'm blocking out Nika, that's right. Okay, there we go. Still can't believe how short Trey is. Yeah, she's a tiny girl. She's very small. She's small. But it works for her a lot because, you know, she's a very fast and nimble character, so she kind of uses her smaller size to her advantage in most cases. Also, even though she's small and like maybe slightly cuter like that, she'll still definitely fuck you up. Lolly goth girl. If you want to see Lolly, I have Lolly characters. There's just none of them are gay, sadly. So. I do want to draw Marissa at some point, though. She would be really. She'd be fun to do in like an actual style like these people. Actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's another thing too with some of these things too is I feel like I don't necessarily always have to follow the sketch lines to a T. I like to try to, again, like, because the more natural a line looks, probably the more likely the better it actually will look. It should be lower, I think. There we go. Now it does actually kind of look like it's going over her eye. Cool. There you go. Yeah, I had to make sure that I drew her face as it naturally always is. Just a very lazy, dull expression. There you go. Yeah, that's basically always the expression you'll see on Dre's face. It's just a very lazed, dull, not really caring expression. It's her natural look. She has what some would call a resting bitch face. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, trust me, fans. Yeah, I was very surprised too with how short she actually looked compared to everyone else. That's why I wanted to mainly do the size comparison as well, because I'm just like, I really wonder how she stacks up among other people. And dear Jesus Christ. Even her fingers are so much tinier. Are you going to attempt to draw her lipstick as well? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically about it. Yeah, there we go. She also has the eyeshadow too, which, actually now I think about it. There we go. Now our face is complete. How old is Dre? I think all of them are kind of around the teen age. I know one of them is at least, I think one of them is 18, one of them's 19. I think I made it because I think she's 17. I think so. Let me double check that fact before I state it as fact. I know with them, I made them all like 1 year apart in terms of age. And they're all kind of around the teenish ages, but like, or like teen to adult basically. Going down the list. As soon as it loads up. Oh, no, that's not Cassandra. There is Cassandra. Cassandra, I have listed as 18. Oh, that's right. Abigail is 16. And Dre is 17 in the middle. Okay, yeah. And actually, yeah. I might bump them up just like one. I think I'm going to bump them up so... Actually, I don't know. I'm okay with that. Because I wanted Cassandra at least to be the more adult one of the group. And then Abigail's still kind of a teen, but she's like really smart for her age. And then Dre is, you know, just right in between them. Ken only 17. But that can be changed. That can be altered. It's just in terms of like the what I like to do with the role plays usually. She's usually about 17 for most of them. She will be 18 when she spends about a year with her group. So that's the thing, I don't really like listing canon ages because, like, generally I like the characters that kind of exist in the canons of whatever stories that they kind of need to work with. So, like, in Dre's case, she can kind of just really be any age that you need her to be. It just needs to work with the story. I just have her listed canonly as that just because I wanted them to be like, in terms of like the story that I was like originally writing for them. I kind of just wanted them to, or like among every other character. That's kind of how that's the only reason I have canon ages, is just for comparisons to how they would be with every other character that's listed. So yeah, I wanted them all to be kind of just a little bit younger than all my other characters, because all my other characters are like in their 20s, and I don't have nearly enough characters that are aged younger, like in the teen eras. And I kind of wanted them to form their group anyways around the time that they were teens, because they're all, you know, playing an online game together. That's kind of how they all met. Alright, I could barely actually see that. That's why. Okay. Victoria's one of those characters that are in her 20s as well, right? Yeah, I believe so. I'll check again. Yeah, Victoria's listed as 20 compared to everyone else. I only have a few characters that are just like actually old, but yeah, most of them are like either 20s, 21s, sometimes 22. I have Jessica listed as 21 as well. Xavier is a little bit older, he's 23. Kyrie's 25, but 16 in fairy years, that's right, because fairy years are a little bit different in mine. So she's technically, she's 25 in human years because she's lived for that long, but in terms of being a fairy, she would actually be like about 16 because they live a little bit longer than humans. So that's something to, that's a confusion right there. Size and relief. Yeah, honestly, at this point, Pansy, in the terms of our little roleplay that's going on, she would probably be old enough to drink at least by this point too, because I think it's been about a year since she moved out from her one thing. Also, again, during that roleplay as well, she can actually really just be any age we need her to be, because we kind of started her while she was, or like right after she got out of the college, which actually, yeah, it was right after she got out of college. She was about 20, so yeah, that would actually work. Anytime that she finished her college stuff is basically when she was about 20. Yeah, don't worry, Pansy. I wouldn't make you do all that kind of stuff with a with someone who is underage. Not that type of person. You don't gotta worry about that. Thank you. Also, I really love the fact that she graduated from university at the age of 20. Yeah. Yeah, because like she thought about it a little bit, but she basically went into she basically did her nursing studies as soon as she got out of high school, because she had to kind of follow in her mother's footsteps a lot. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think I would say, yeah, out of all my characters so far, it seems like Victoria and Dre are probably the most popular people out of all my people. Which I completely understand. It's kind of funny too, because I kind of actually, in terms of like how I thought that some of my more popular people would be, is like some of my more OG people, like Cody and Jessica. I thought they would be a little bit more interesting to some people, I guess. I know at least Cody is a little bit more notorious among one of my friends because of our role-playing experience. Because basically, the thing that me and Alex have going is that whenever Cody is brought into one of our role plays, he always immediately tries to find some way to fuck him over. Specifically only Cody, and it's just like it's just a funny little gag now between us. Did you go all the way up to a doctorate, or did you have to have her stop at just a bachelor's degree? I'm pretty sure she only got to bachelor's. I think that's kind of also why she's kind of like comfortable where she is, because she doesn't really feel the need to go any more past her thing. Because it's about around the time there that she figured that she's at least at a good enough of a skill ceiling to start helping people, which is kind of what she just mainly wants to do. If she wanted to get even deeper into the medical field, she definitely could, but she doesn't really have much of a motivation to do it when she can already help out people where she is. Yeah, there's Dre. Let me just put Cassandra back in just to see how she flexes on her. It's so funny. It's so funny. She reaches up to her shoulders. It's so funny seeing Dre next to Cassandra. I love it. Okay. So now we're going to hide Dre for the moment, and we're going to put in Nika. Nika's the next one. Okay. Understandable. So it's impressive that she got it at the age of 20, since most people get their bachelor's around 22 or 23. Yeah. Like I said, like she basically did it as soon as she got out of high school. So she was pretty fresh when she was going into it. She's kind of known for moving by her stuff pretty fast, just because she's actually very, like, you know, she's very smart. She's a very talented, like, young girl. But yeah, like these two here, Cody and Jessica, I thought these were going to be like my two most popular characters. I still love Jessica to death, honestly. She's personally one of my favorite characters. Just because I really like her style and I really love her personality. She's also, I think, yeah, she's kind of made back in the ages where I was like really into making musical characters. Because I made her along with Skullpunk. Or now Skullboys. Alright. I had the wrapping on this. Actually, no, the buns usually are just kind of just like a one thing here, right? I think the only thing is that these sometimes might have like ribbons on the ends of them or something like that, right? But they're mostly just round, I think so. I wonder if that might be too flashy or not. I should just stick with the bun. Actually, I think she can do it. I think it just needs to be, like, down here. There we go. I still love both of them as well. I mainly just prefer Victoria because I relate to her more. I understand that. Plus, enjoy her great intelligence and breast size. Yeah, she has the big mind and the big boobs. The best of both worlds. She's got a good head on her shoulders as well as below her shoulders. As well as a good amount of things below her shoulders. Alright. It's not... I also like Victoria a lot too because she was one of my... Like, she wasn't originally drawn to be like it, but I decided that it was more fitting for her character to be a little bit more bigger. So she's one of my more, like, body positive kind of people. I guess you could also say it's a little bit ironic for her to be to be concerned about health and, like, a nurse for people when she's a little overweight. But I think it kind of just adds to her charm. It's kind of like, she's kind of just like, you know, she knows what she's doing to her body because, you know, she's gone through, like, the medical field and everything for it. But she doesn't really feel the need to, like, kind of change her lifestyle because she's more comfortable with it. And who said looks and intellect had to be trade-offs? Yeah, indeed. You can have both. The fact she's bigger means she's more to cuddle. Yes, indeed. Yes. And yeah, I've been kind of trying to do that too more with some of my characters as well. I've been trying to make more that are like, that actually have different body types. Because a lot of them used to be, if you look at a lot of my characters, a lot of them are the type that are just young, fit, and they're just young and fit, basically. So a lot of them have the same body types. The only thing is most of my characters either fight and or do athletic stuff. So they kind of have to be fit for what they do, for like either their hobby / professions. That's basically my only excuse for making them how they are. That's fine. Welcome to the hotel. They're a bunch of health nuts, yes indeed. Especially Katie and Carrie. The twins especially are definitely like health nuts. Which they also kind of had to be again because, like, you know, they're singers and they perform on stage, so they not only want to look good for their audience, but they also want to be able to have the body to do a bunch of dances on tour and everything. Boom, boom. Should also make alternate versions of my character to fit in your world. Yeah. If you ever need help with that, by the way, I can definitely help you with that. Because, like, again, Syria is a little bit confusing with some of its things, and I feel like I could help explain more of the things better. But yeah, I'd love to see how your people would fit into my world. It's not too much different from reality, honestly. It just has a fantasy perspective to it. Because they can either have powers, or they can be different other races. Which, as you can see with some of my characters, some of them definitely aren't human. Most of them are, but because I've been making more and more stuff for Syria, I have made a few characters to kind of fit the other race types that are available in that world. Because again, it was like a thing where I was just like, I have an idea for things that work in this world. I now want to make a character that uses these traits. Oh right, the freaking, oh god. God, how am I gonna do this? I should probably start with the boots, and then I'll do all the stuff that's like messed with that. I forgot how confusing I made some of this look because of how all the things go on. That would be helpful. Yeah, alright. Should find some exercise to help increase their breast size. Isn't there something for that? Like, there's supposed to be, like, foods that help, like, the growth of certain areas of your body? Or, like, I know there might be at least, like, food myths that are, like, tied to that kind of stuff. It's like, if you eat more of this, you'll get bigger boobs. I'm just like, will you really though? Will you really? Alright. Also, Pansy, riddle me this. Because this is a fighting character, I had this is a little conundrum I came up with while I was doing like the pants and stuff here. Basically, she wears these combat boots while she fights, but she also has like these like karate pants that she wears. Now, would it be better for her if she, like, you know, because she's a fighter that mainly does kicking moves, would it be better for her to kind of have a lot of the pants kind of stuffed up into here, so it kind of, like, you know, folds a bunch up here? Or would it be better for her to kind of stuff it down the boot as much as she can so it's a little bit more straighter on her leg? Because that is the main conundrum I came up with while I was doing this. I wasn't sure if it... Also think about style, because, like, I think it kind of looks a little bit cool if it's more baggy. But I don't know if it would help her, if it would be better for her fighting style if it was just tucked in all the way. Stuff it down the boot, yeah. See, that's what I was kind of thinking too. Because I think the bagging thing is a little bit too much. Like, I feel like if she wasn't doing a lot of kicking stuff with her moves, I feel like this would kind of get in the way more so, because, like, you know, wind aerodynamics and such like that. So yeah, I think I'll change that little part with her boots. Which is fine, because The way I have the things on here, I kind of wanted to have like a little tribal design going up the sides of it, so this will be able to show off that design a little bit more now. Yeah, because originally I had where it was just like kind of like all that, but yeah, now I think I might just make it a little bit more straight. Still gonna be a little bit loose, but not nearly as much as it used to be. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll do like, there we go. Because I want to have a little bit of folds inside the scarf too. There we go. Alright, there we go. See, now I wanted to have something like, something like that, maybe. Or should I be a bit more traditional, maybe? Because the way I was thinking of having it look is kind of like a little dragon thingy. Actually, yeah, if that's the case, it would be just white on this, so I think I might do that in coloring. Because yeah, I was gonna do like a, it was like a little dragon decal kind of going up the leg of it on the side. I think I'll save that for coloring though, because it's gonna be, her pants are red and it's gonna be a white decal on it. Alright, that's Nika done. Yeah, that's why I originally, like in the original sketch, that's why I made them a little bit more looser like that, because I was thinking of like the really loose looking karate pants, but I think it's more fitting and has less drag if it's just stuck down the boot. Because she doesn't really care too much for style. She cared a little bit, I guess, because, you know. Right, yeah, she doesn't really care too much for style, because she just basically just has the main essentials kind of going with her outfit, like, you know, the buns to cover her hair, or her ears, the scarf to cover her tail, and then the boots to kind of tie down the pants, so everything kind of stays like that. And just a tank top. So yeah. Alright, now we can bring Jerry back. Boom. Oh yeah, Kevin's next. Okay. Alright, Kevin is next. My little punk gay boy who constantly thirsts over the other members of his band. Even though he will never have them. But he can still thirst over them because he'll always be in the same room with them. I just really like the idea of Kevin now. He's quickly turned into be one of my favorite side characters. Purely because of like the amount of shit that I can do with him now. It makes me really want to roleplay Skullboys out more. Because that's another thing too. I like making characters that kind of go with the group and that kind of play off of each other a lot. And Kevin's very much a one of those kind of characters that can play off the Skullboys pretty well. I love doing like little interactions between all the people like that. There we go. He's better now because he has the gay. Indeed. His character is significantly improving after I decided to make him gay. It's funny too because Kevin's always one of those characters that, like, deep down he kind of always was gay. I just kind of had to realize how much potential a character like that could have with the group that he was in. I'm actually not thinking about it. I wonder, instead of giving him the more almond eyes, or the rounder eyes like this, I wonder if I should give him more almond eyes instead. Yeah, I think it looks kind of nice. The only thing is I want to bring this one down a bit more. There we go. I'll give him the almond-shaped eyes. I wish he came out before I settled with Victoria. I would have had a bit of fun with it. Wow. I see, Pansy. That's okay, that's what alternate universes are for, right? Besides, Pansy still hasn't met Dre yet, technically, either, so, you know. That's always an option. I don't like the nose. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Also, what was it? I gave him some piercings. I forget what exactly I gave him. Did I write it down? Or did I forget to? Because I'm a forgetful little shit. Okay. I did forget to write it down because I am a forgetful little shit. Okay. What's this one? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember mentioning he was doing something with his piercings and such. Actually, hold on. Let's see, I think I can see it in his original drawing. Or wait, or did I forget to turn those on? No, I didn't. I feel like I just can't see them anymore. Oh, there you go. Oh, they're just really light. Okay. Maybe I just need to bump up the clothing sketch on him a bit. Because apparently those are so light that I can't see them. Okay, yeah. I can see the little gauge earring I put on him there. Okay, yeah, I can see him now. Okay. Yeah, they're a little hard to see now. Because of how light it looks against on the rest of his sketch. Yeah, because he has the little nose piercing right there on him. He's got the earring right there, and he's got the little lip piercing right there as well. But yeah, that's right. I did it like that and then that. That's why it looks like it's on that side. Okay, yeah, maybe I get it. Like, I don't want to make it too big. Yeah, kind of like that. There we go. That fits him. Dum, dum. Dun 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 dun. Did that work actually? Maybe. That looks a little weird. Yeah, doing the perspective of like the arms to the hands is a little weird like this. I think that looks fine. It looks, it at least looks like he's holding on to it, which is the objective of that hand. Whoa, oh. Yeah, Hat in Time. Yeah. It's a fun game. You would enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed it, at least when I played it with Chris before. It's still very enjoyable as a single-player experience, though. It's actually more of a single-player experience. It just gives you the option to also play it with people. But I feel like that's something you should do once you're more familiar with the game. I need to go back and complete some of it, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, yeah, you would see still like that little part right there. That's right, and he has the things on his wrist too. I forget, did you watch the whole playthrough that I did, Pansy, on the channel before? I forget if you were in there for that. Especially when I play the SpongeBob movie mod, yeah. The mods are especially fun in Hat in Time, yeah. That's another reason I want to go back to the game as well. There we go. You did? Okay, yeah. I had a feeling you were there. I just couldn't remember for sure if you were or not. So at least know what the game is like. And like how the plot goes and everything. Oh yeah, because you made one of my most famous clips of it, of course, too. You're the one who made the clip that of us dancing over Mustache's girl's body. Still my most popular clip to this day, by the way. I have an eye for detail, yes indeed. Yeah, normally I like to try to find funny parts and clips from the streams I did in the past. But I haven't really had much time to go back and watch some of the stuff from the streams in a while, so a lot less clips have been kind of coming out. I'm mostly now just kind of really trying to remember things I just did in the previous stream, and I just like, is there a funny part over here? I skip over to that part of the section, I'm just like, okay, yep, I'll clip that. Because before I used to actually have time to go back through the whole stream, just rewatch all of it, and then be like, okay, that's funny. I'll put a little clip for that. But now there's so much stuff there's so much other stuff I want to do in my spare time that I can't really do that anymore. As much as I would like to. That's still fine though, because like I still have the YouTube archives if I ever actually want to go back and go through like some of the stuff again. It's just I only have a limited time on Twitch side to do clips because the streams I think go away after 2 weeks of being up. But either way, I don't even need a bunch of clips either. Just need to make that compilation of your best clips. I've kind of given up on that idea, to be honest. Mostly just because I don't really want to bother going through all the stuff again and making a video out of all of them. All the clips are still up on my Twitch, though. It was at least something I wanted to try. I wanted to try doing a best of thingy with a bunch of the clips I'd had. Plus, right now I don't really have a good recording and editing program on my computer. I used to have Premiere Pro. That's why I used that for the moment there. But I changed my Adobe plan after a while just so I can include Photoshop. It's a lot cheaper this way. Let me tell you. If you get Twitch Prime, that could be archived in 2 months. Oh yeah. This would be nice to once a year thing at least. Yeah. Maybe a once a year thing. I think that was just the thing is that I was thinking about making it a monthly series, but I realized that was a lot of things to do constantly, so I might do that. Especially also because I started streaming more in 2020. I didn't really have much for that year, but this year I've been streaming a lot more. So now we have a lot more clip potential to go through. Okay, done with Kevin. Now we will do. Basically, I had to do Tanya and Jackie together because of how they work together. And we need to get rid of Kevin too. Okay. Yeah, we basically need to do these two girls together. Because they're like they're basically just right into each other. Yeah, I'll try to remember that though. I'll remember for like the end of the year to... I'll probably find some kind of some free video editing software out there. And just make a simple little clip compilation. Because I can download them easy enough and just put them into sequence easy enough. I just need to have the means to put it all into a thing. Also, I think I remember the other reason I held off on it for a while is because I think it was sometime earlier this year I actually switched the output as which I was drawing at, because I used to do full HD, but now I'm doing just regular HD. So I had to kind of like I basically have to figure out a way to down resolution the ones that are already full HD, and then make the other ones just as they are. That's something to figure out for later, though. It's a good idea, at least. I wouldn't mind doing a yearly series where I just compile all of my Twitch clips into one little thing for YouTube. That'll be fun to chapterize. Okay, yeah. So. See, I think, yeah, Jackie's technically in front of Tanya here, so we had to do a bit of her stuff first. There you go. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Actually. Alright, first thing we need to draw is, yeah, her little sign here. No, wait, we can still do that. Crap, okay, we already drew over it. We just need to turn it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now everything else can kind of go in this place. Yeah, so I need to figure out where her neck goes here. I think it's like right here, and that's where her shoulder goes. Okay. That's right, I wanted to... Alright, yeah. Sure, shoulders be that low? I don't know. I think that looks fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's good, okay. And then, yeah, her arm's gonna be slinking kind of over like that, okay. I'm gonna skip over the scary music because I want something else personally. That's better. There we go. Movie music reminded me of Dead Rising. Oh yeah? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I was just movie music in Hat in Time. Vanessa wants to play. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I would say Tanya here is probably my first example of like what my furry style could look like, because she's my merfolk girl, so she's a shark girl. Just now think about it. Yeah, points of her hands I think would be a little bit more pointed. There you go. Technically, she's a scaly, yeah. Still under the same, like, genre, though. Of, you know, girls having, or, like, people having animal-like features. Now I think about it too, she would probably have like a fin or something on her back too, right? Yeah, because she also has a tail. I'm wondering how the that would be, though. It'd be kind of like coming out of her back here. It would technically be behind a sign, so you couldn't even see it. Yeah, so. Da da da. I need to look at those things again in detail to see what they actually look like. And again, yeah, because Jackie's in front of her, I'm going to draw her figure first. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be that freaking big, now I think about it. Alright, she's not just wearing a tank top, she's also wearing that that one jacket over it too. Forgot. Yeah, I think it was like, whoop, and then nip. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Alright, let's see. These are some very crude lines now. I'm definitely gonna need to clean these up later. Yeah, the room suddenly got quiet, so... Trying to think of what else I would want to, like, talk about, though. I can't really think of much, though. Oh yeah, did you do anything for 4th of July, Fancy? Anything special? I cleaned and played tabletop with you. I see. I see. So we were your main source of entertainment for that day. Yeah, I posted pictures before on Twitter, but I went out to a place near here, a little lake near here, and saw some fireworks get shot off over there. Those are all the pictures I took. I took more. It just I only wanted to upload 4 because, you know, Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice show, though. We thought about maybe skipping him out this week, but I was glad to go and see what it was like. We got a pretty good spot, too. We didn't have to wait too much for to get out either. Because, you know, fireworks shows, those places are usually pretty packed. Even better, yeah. There we go. No, actually, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying in the Friday stream too, like this is kind of also what I mean by like, you know, I don't get to talk very much because like I have these like, I have a lot of low quiet moments like these. I'm not used to just constantly talking on stream all the time. Sometimes I just either let the game or the content kind of just speak for itself. Especially during drawing streams. It's only a little awkward, but I don't mind. That's why the background music is there, so I can kind of just vibe to it. Find myself vibing to it quite often, actually. Alright, I think that's them done. Oh yeah, besides the tattoos, of course. There's a lot of hand time song, surprisingly, today. Yeah, I have to agree. They are playing a lot of hat and time stuff now. Let me see. I think it's your clothing sketch, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit closer so I can get a better look at it. Okay. Oh, whoops. I'm on another layer. That one. Oh, wait. Yeah, most of it's hidden behind her little jacket there, but you can still see some of it. Alright, I think they're done. That was an interesting one because it was 2 and 1, so I had to like really keep track of who was in front most of the time. Because sometimes it was Tanya was a little bit in front, but it was mostly Jackie. Another reason why I don't stream much, honestly, if you were there in the chat room the last couple of streams, it would be awkward the entire time. Yeah, I feel it. That's again why I said like I'm really appreciative that at least I have like at least one person who kind of just likes to come in daily and talk with me. Because it is very awkward streaming when you don't really have an audience yet. I feel like it's the main reason that Chris also likes to stream with people, is that at least he has someone there to talk with while he's still growing. And I completely get that. It's very awkward sometimes. Just sitting here and just having to basically either talk with yourself or you just talk to the game. But the streaming experience mostly is talking with an audience that is watching you live, which that is what I like to kind of at least strive for. That's why, again, like I said, I'd like to at least have some kind of audience, so I have a good amount of people to that come to the streams every now and then. To make things a little bit more interesting. That's ideally, though. I feel like we'll eventually get there. It will take a while. But if I keep streaming like this constantly like I am right now, I feel like it'll eventually happen. So I like to try to keep my streams as consistent as possible. That way, people at least know when I'm streaming, usually, for most of the days. Alright. Alright, let's go with Nick. In terms of the drawing, I feel like these streams especially just get quiet a lot more often than other streams, just because a lot of times I'm either just vibing with the music or I'm kind of just drawing, and I feel like that's just the main content that's being delivered here. It's also a little distracting to talk and draw at the same time, but at the same time I can do it. I've proven at least that I can do it. This is also one of my favorite characters, though. Like, from a, at least from a design standpoint, he's also very, he's pretty cute, though, too. Because he's very shy and, soft-spoken. Or, like, he tries to be cool. But deep down, he is very much a soft boy. Mega gay boy time. Yes, indeed. He is a mega gay. Talking/singing while drawing makes you draw faster and better. Oh yeah, does it? Is that a proven fact? If so, then I definitely do that. I talk to myself on a regular basis. And I only find it sometimes distracting. Most of the time, it's not really, though. Alright, personally, I hear the song enough, so I'm going to skip it. Same with this one. We already heard Subcon Village today, so I'm gonna skip this one as well. I'm okay with Pleasure Castle. We should test it further. Well, then I need things to talk about, then. You won't be hearing much singing, you'll be hearing a lot of humming. At least if I know the song a little bit more. Like this one, I don't really know enough yet. Da 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 da. Only a little bit, though. Almost. Whoop. There you go. Keep on skipping until we get to the chows. The only one that matters. Indeed. Oh yeah, before you ask anything, yes, the weather is very hot here. Thankfully, I have the fan on me right now, so it's not really that unbearable. But let me tell you, it's like 90 outside, and I don't like it. I prefer a crisp at least like 70 degrees, not blazing 90s. No, thank you. Okay, yeah, everything else is fine here. Cool, cool. Oh no. Same over here. Then again, never anything above 60 degrees Fahrenheit is too hot for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you're lower than where I am, so you're probably oh no wait, you're probably. Oh yeah, if 60 degrees is hot for you, then you're probably actually more north than I am. Actually, now I think about it. Because we get some cold ass temperatures during winter. Like, it's not very uncommon for us to get like 30 degrees in the winter, and it's quite unbearable. At least for me. I'm actually more of a fan of warmer weather than I am of cold weather. I know you can just like bundle up under like blankets or like just wear more layers, but personally, I'd rather just sweat a lot more in the heat than have my body just constantly shivering in the cold. Yeah, I would say like the most comfortable weather kind of for me is like either in fall or in a little bit in spring as well, but mostly in fall. Fall's like the most comfortable temperatures for me because then I can like wear long sleeves and feel fine about it. And it only gets really cold around at night, which I'm not even out for that much, so. And if I need to, I can just wear a jacket, so that's fine. But it usually gets pretty good around fall time. I don't mind summer heat either, too, though. Like, I can sweat a little bit during the day, and it's fine with me. Doesn't really bother me none. Dum 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 dum. Fall is nice weather. Yes. I stay in hot weather for too long, I pass out. The main reason why I prefer cold. Yeah, I can understand that. Heat definitely does. The heat will definitely make you a little bit more exhausted. I can agree with that. Let me also, before I forget, let me get his stripes in there too. That's why when you're in the heat, you need a lot of ice cold water to like kind of keep you going, or a lot of cold drinks in particular. Otherwise, you'll just feel exhausted. By the way, drink water. It's actually pretty healthy. I try to drink water every day, just so I can, you know, keep my things going. I have some right here, as you can see as well. Which actually I need some now, because I am out of everything in this cup. So we're gonna be drinking out of the water bottle for a little bit. Late autumn and early winter are my favorite time of the year in terms of weather. Yeah, I can agree with that. I like the feeling that you get during basically around the time of Halloween and into November. It's pretty nice. I'd say that's probably another reason why Halloween time is kind of like one of my favorite times of the year. The weather's just very comfortable around that time, and I feel like I'm a lot more festive around Halloween anyways, rather than most of the other holidays. Alright, so now we need to do Daniel or Danielle or Danny. Actually, yeah. I decided the canon name is gonna be Danny, which I should change on here now I think about it. Oh shit, that's not Dan. Nope, nope, nope. Go back. Go back. Yeah, the canon name is gonna be Danny, because Danny's a little bit more neutral toward male and female. Because Danielle can still sound like, you know, a male sounding name, but Danny sounds a little bit more gender neutral. I probably should figure out what to be for Halloween. Oh yeah. You still go trick-or-treating, Pansy? I usually only like to go trick-or-treating if I have other people to do it with me. Otherwise, I just go to costume parties. That'd probably be something different this year too, because usually I just go in the Roxas cloak, but I feel like it should probably be something else as well. Something a little bit more spoopy, especially also because that would be more entertaining on stream. I could get on costume for the Halloween stream. Actually, when is Halloween? Is Halloween on a weekday? I'm unsure. Okay. Okay. I think it might be on a Sunday this year. Okay. I still might do a special thing for Halloween, depending what's going on that day. All I know is at least for Spoopy month this year, I am going to be definitely doing some more interesting streams. Because I'm basically just going to make the entire month of October just all horror games. So that's going to be fun. Because I actually looked through some of my Steam, and I actually have a surprisingly high amount of horror games. So I'm going to be saving most of those for October, so I can just stream all of them then. That would be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, personally with horror games, I feel like I handle them fairly well because I like the adrenaline that they kind of give me to play. And I feel like I won't quit out of a horror game if it's like, you know, really like if it really gets me. But I'll still kind of like, you know, react to, like I'm not scared to the point the fact that I won't react to it. I'll still react to it for sure. But I at least know how to laugh it off. Is basically how I think I can handle it. Yeah, personally, I'm pretty excited for this year's October. I'm interested to see what kind of games come across my way on for the whole month. Yeah, no, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Or it's gonna be a good month. I can feel it. I'm personally also very excited. Whoop. I also want to see what you'll be drawing in October. Yeah, true. Yeah, I gotta draw some special Spoopy month stuff too. I don't know what kind of drawing challenge I will be doing too. I thought about maybe even doing like an Inktober thingy for like a bunch of flashcards. I'm just unsure. Because I feel like I can do like a simple little ink drawing on a little flashcard every day and still have it be manageable. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would do. I know I'm definitely going to be doing something special for it, though. Probably another thing involving OCs. Maybe a few OCs and in their Halloween costumes. Because I know, yeah, some of the stuff I did for Halloween was like, you know, I remember doing one of the years I did Sora in his one Halloween Town outfit, and that came out pretty well as too. I'm still very proud of that drawing to this day. I might do just spoopy characters though. But because I think it would be also fun trying to think of like what my characters would dress up as for the month. Also, the other Halloween drawing I did before was that one with the Sonic characters all dressed up as well. So yeah, something along that same vein probably, but instead with my OCs. It might not be a big thing like this Pride March thing is, but I definitely do want to do something like it. I feel like that's the main reason why a lot of these drawings are taking so long, is just because I have so many characters implanted into all of them. So I do kind of want to limit my character choices for drawings like these going forward into the future. We'll fix it up a little bit. All right. Now let us see how this all looks. Get rid of all the clothing sketches. Get rid of all the base sketches. Excuse me. And there we go. Also, I'm gonna scoot over here so you can see it all. Not bad. Yeah, I like a lot of them. It's only, the drawings look a little weird right now because of how they overlap, but that's going to change once I put in the colors. I want to maybe include some mic here as well if possible. Okay, I can do that. I'm going to get good enough references for both of them before then, that is. Okay, yeah, you definitely got time, because it's July now, so August, September. Yeah, about 3 months. Roughly, or a little bit over 2 months. I would say a little bit over 2 months till that starts being a thing. So you got time. All right. I think before we end the live stream, I am going to just quickly go through and do some line cleanup on all the drawing layers. And then we'll probably save the coloring for next stream. I'm at least glad that I finally got to do the line art for everyone today. That was at least my main goal, was finishing everyone else up, which I'm very glad we did. So let's just clean up all the little bits here. That's none of the time, honestly. Yeah, I feel it. Character development does take a while, but believe me, I've spent a lot of time thinking about things for characters and like what they need to look like and how they act and everything. In fact, I probably spent way too much time. Okay. I need to get in close for some of these. We're on the attack. Full speed ahead. Also, I'm a little bit silent for some of these parts because I'm just like, I'm assessing my drawing to be like, is this fine? Is this okay? I think it is. I think it's okay. I think this is Daijobu. Is it Daijobu? It is Daijobu. I have stuff I need to do that I started planning in January. Yo, yeah. Yeah. Again, I feel that as well because like I always plan to do a lot of things and then the execution of those things doesn't really happen until like much later. That's why I have docs for all of the ideas I have for like either drawing and or other things. I've also started to do like a daily checklist kind of thing on my phone too. One, to just remind me to do some daily things like, you know, drink water, chores and such like that. But also to put on like more long-term goals that I'm just like, okay, these are things I just want to do. Remember to do that. Because I'm very forgetful, as I said, so I need a little thing to kind of remind me of those things. Otherwise, they ain't getting done. They ain't getting done. Actually, if we're gonna make her kind of do like a fist like this, then we need to put in some like lines that show that she's holding it like that. There we go. She's gripping it with force. Yeah, like the other thing too that I've realized after doing a lot of these drawing streams too is that I need to have at least some sort of patience, because I feel like if I rush myself a little bit too much on some of the stuff, it's not gonna come out the way I like it to. Or I'm gonna feel a little bit I'll feel a little I don't feel as proud of my work at least. Because at the end of the day, this is just like a fun thing for me to do, too. Like, I do art because it's fun to do, and I like seeing how the characters and everything that I draw come out. If I start treating it like work, then it starts to become less fun. It's like always the important thing for like any hobby you have is just to make sure that you, it's just to make sure that you always make sure you do it for fun, and you don't try to make like a work or a job kind of thing out of it. You'll learn that you'll enjoy it a lot more. Understandable, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. The interrogation. I'm gonna skip that. I'll keep Hailstorm though. I'm excited for Wednesday now though, because I decided we're doing the Beat Saber thingy. I'm really curious to see how some of those songs play on that game, and also kind of want to show it off because it's a cool little game. It's just a little seizure-inducing, so it's not for everyone. Also, it's like one of the only rhythm games I can actually stream, because everything else has like copyrighted music in it, but with this one I can choose to play non-copyrighted music and then stream it to my audience, which is very nice. It's very nice. I like rhythm games in general that let you customize things or like add custom songs. It's very nice. One of the main reasons why I like Osu and stuff like that too. I don't know why I keep zooming out. I need to keep kind of like that zoom in so I can do the next character. Let's just hope you don't get a DMC strike anyways. I mean, I haven't so far. Like, the only copyright things I've gotten on the songs on this playlist so far is from YouTube's side. Twitch doesn't care. Which that's the main thing I kind of care about, because at least with Twitch, if they find a copyrighted song, they'll mute the stream in that section, which is not very nice because I like people being able to hear my voice during my streams. But I'm okay with YouTube because YouTube doesn't mute it. YouTube just tells you, hey, if your thing has ads on it, you might not be monetized in some areas. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll take it. Mostly because I'm not looking to get money from this stuff anyways, so I don't really care about monetization that much. I do care that my streams get muted. That's why I just want to make sure that Twitch is all cool with it, because if they're cool with it, then I'm cool with it. Oh, whoops, that's still a draw. Wait, what? Oh, I'm still on draw. Hello? I pressed B. Strange. Also kind of funny that I use the Markiplier memes to kind of do most of my main functions, because I use E for eraser and then B for my brush. Okay, yeah, we're all good on her. Just remember, no Kingdom Hearts songs, yeah. That's something I learned early on with the playlist. I was just like, okay, so Twitch doesn't like Kingdom Hearts music. I got you. Like, it's funny too, because some of them it does like, and then some of them it's just like, nah, you ain't allowed. Thought you could play that? No. That's why I like most of Square's music, actually, is most of it seems to be under some kind of copyright, so like I just kind of choose not to go with those, just for safety reasons. As much as I like Square's music, I really like Square's music, and I wish they would let me do it on stream sometimes. Especially when it's, you know, it's music that comes from their games. Makes me wonder what's going to happen when I decide to stream some of the Final Fantasy games. Because I have thought about streaming the Final Fantasy series at one point. I would still like to. It's just a lot of other series I'd like to do as well. Just don't have enough time to get it all done within, like, reason. Actually, it might be better if that one wasn't there. Yeah, we don't need that thumb there. We can use the other one though. Just don't stream the first Life is Strange game. Oh yeah? Don't they have a thing? I know that it has copyright music. I know that for sure. But don't they have a thing where you could like mute the copyrighted music if you need to? Funny too, because Life is Strange is kind of one of those games that I thought about streaming too. Because I technically haven't gone through it yet. I think I played like a little bit of the first chapter, but that's about it. I didn't even finish the first chapter. The sequel does. I'm not sure the original does. Okay, maybe they might have put that in the remastered collection, because I know that they recently are coming out with that. I don't know if it's even out yet, but I do know it's a thing. Da 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 da. But yeah, ever since I started streaming games a lot more like this too, I've started to realize how many games have like the streamer-friendly options, and I'm just like, I'm very glad for this. Because they understand that people do like to live stream and do the reactions to the games like those. So now they can do it without fearing losing their monetization or getting struck by DMCA. It's kind of like it's one of those option things I kind of just hope that it keeps going forward into games, especially games that have, or at least known for having a lot of copyright music in them. Because like, it's good if you are enjoying it by yourself, but when you're someone who makes most of their living by streaming games on the internet, you kind of need to not have those strikes against you. Okay. I forget how short some of these are. This is one of the ones that I will never get sick of, though. Da-da-dum. Okay, now it's just her. Dun 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 dun. Like, in terms of, yeah, like, companies that do copyright for some of their video game music, I'm glad Sega doesn't give a shit. I'm glad Sega's very cool with people streaming the music that's in their games. It's very nice, because I like their music a lot. Like, I think they only care if it's their vocal tracks. Because I noticed on, what was it? Yeah, on YouTube side at least, they did strike, or they didn't strike, they did claim the ones who are Open Your Heart and Live and Learn, which is understandable. Kevin, I'm gonna need to hide you for a second. Alright, still drawing. I'm gonna hide you too, Dre. I was able to see most of the lines without them interfering too much with each other, but some of them I had to turn them off for. This is one of the ones I'm definitely gonna do on Beat Hazard as well, along with the Chow Garden theme, of course. Like, I will definitely take requests during the Beat Hazard stream. Alright, hello, Kevin. Yeah, some of them I forget really how like short they are. Storm, hello. Oh, is oh yeah, risk of rain. Oh yeah, there's a. I guess it's raining now. It's raining now. Sega's the best video game company on the planet. I don't know if I'd say that, but they are a very good company. They're definitely pretty hyped with their presentations too, because they had some good stuff this year. Like even the symphony. The symphony was like one of the coolest things that they ever did. I'd love to see if I can find those tracks anywhere else. Cause I just want to have them for like personal or listening reasons. Oh wait, did I not? Oh. Did I not draw that arm over there? Huh, okay. I guess it looked like I drew the arm there, but I guess I didn't. And suddenly fist bump. Going from a song that like as slow as that one, and then you just suddenly just go right into fist bump. The duality of this playlist, I tell you. Ironically, though, it came out for the two girls that I feel like would vibe most for this kind of song. Definitely doing this one on Beat Hazard 2. Dun 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 dun. I need to redo all that. That's better, yeah. Better than Nintendo? That's a hot take. See, it's funny because I can both agree and disagree with that statement, because I really like Nintendo's games and how they like make their games and everything, but I also really don't like their business decisions. They make a lot of questionable decisions. They make some very kick-ass games, but man, some of the things they do sometimes. Yes. I suck as well. I think it's good. I went for longer than I thought I would. I think we're almost done though. Did I really name this F drawing also, by the way? I did. Yeah, I really did. Wow. Why do I keep doing this to Dan? Why do I keep doing this to Danny? To be fair, they do look very similar, but they're definitely different people. Definitely not Katie Carey similar, but they are different people. In terms of games and products, Nintendo is better overall, yeah. If they weren't always going after their fan base for doing something they don't like, I would respect them more, yeah. I completely agree with that. Yeah, like I understand why why they feel they need to be so protective of their IPs. And it's kind of like, you know, it's to help protect their brand. But at the same time, people know when a Nintendo game is a Nintendo game. And people know when a fan game is a fan game. So I think that they should definitely let some of the things kind of go. Especially because especially like in terms of like emulation and stuff like that, like, yeah, ROMs are bad for, like, you know, getting for as a way to get around playing a game that you otherwise wouldn't have to pay for, but it's good for really old games that aren't really being sold right now, or being sold for ludicrous prices to the point that they're hard to obtain. Like like emulation's actually really good for game preservation if the main company's not doing anything about it. And Nintendo's like half making an effort to do game preservation because like they have NES and SNES online, but for the other games they aren't doing like remasters and remakes for. There's not really much being done for the very old games that they have going on. Like, the main reason that got me with all that was the whole thing with the fan base with Smash Brothers. When for like a Melee tournament, they like basically had to discontinue it. Oh yeah, it was an online Melee tournament because they couldn't use a legitimate copy of the game because you don't have online for Melee, so they had to mod it in a netcode that worked with it. And Nintendo got mad about it because, you know, they're using emulation. It's weird. It's very strange. Oh yeah, let me also put these guys over here. So yeah, here's what everyone looks like so far. I'll be continuing this next week. I'll be doing all of their colors and and I did say I was going to do flat color as well too, so once I do the flat color, that's basically all I'm going to really bother with them. So next stream we should actually probably get this done, because I feel like the coloring won't take too long, but for all the characters it'll definitely take the whole stream. Also, I'd still need to decide what I'm going to make the top message, because I was going to have something at the top. What do you say? What do you say for Pride Month that's just like as a celebratory thing? Like, is it just Happy Pride? I think that's what I might do. I think I might just do like, just so I have a concept of what it's like. Also, I realized I put this in with the flags. There we go. Let me also make this blue so I know it's different from everything else. So it's, yeah, it's 2021, so... Oh, whoops, this is... Something like that. I just put a big rainbow over it or something. That's actually a good idea too. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Let me do that real quickly actually. Wow, nope. Wow. There we go. There we go. Something like that. So it's like going to be like a rainbow going over everyone. And then you're going to add the 2021 text there as well. Which I think I remember how to make archways with text, so that shouldn't be too hard to make. Pog. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that'll figure out for next stream. But I think I'm gonna end it there though. Did I already save it? Yeah, I already saved it. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. And I hope you appreciate me as well. At least I would hope so. Tomorrow we're doing, oh yeah, like I said, let me take it back to the little thing I did here. This is the everything I'm doing this week. So tomorrow we're doing Nep Tuesday. We're doing more of the Sister Generation game. And then everything else is going on this week as you see it here. So, like if you liked it, comment most what you liked about this, or what you thought about all this. And subscribe and follow if you wish to see more of these things like this down the line. And when the next Pride Month drawing will be. Details everything else I do, including DA and Twitter. And that's basically it, actually. Everything links to those that I do in my description or on the Twitch homepage. If you watched up to the end of the stream, thank you for watching up to the end. I really appreciate it. And I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for more.